What is holding you back from fully surrendering? Like fully accepting the fact that God and your angels have you. I really just want you to take a moment and just sit with that, because that is the message that is coming through, is like, what is on the other side of the fear that continues to come up for you? And how can we start to release this? How can we remember every single moment of every single day that we are divine love? And the reality that we see outside of ourselves is a projection of the beliefs that we carry. So I'm asking you this on behalf of your angels. What is holding you back from fully surrendering? Because you know that everything is working out. You know that you meet the right people at the right place at the right time. You've seen it happen time and time again. You know that worry just comes up like a wave of emotion, and all of a sudden the sea's calm. So what is it this time? What is seemingly blocking you from fully stepping in to your power? This month for you is a incredibly abundant month. I was going to say the word transformational, but that transformation happened in January. Like, you're already transforming. And I also hear that for a lot of you, the fully surrendering is a part of this like feeling of being very overwhelmed. And I get it. I totally get it. Like, how is it possible to feel overwhelmed when really good things are happening? It's just in our human nature. Like, we sometimes just feel super overwhelmed. And like, we also understand that when our manifestations are aligning with like our present reality, we're taking that energy from the quantum and bringing it right here, that everything that doesn't serve us has got to go. Like, and that's what's happening right now. Is like, I feel like for a lot of you, you've been doing a lot of that internal work, being like, okay, what in my life is holding me back? What is of a lower vibration, and what can I release in order to fully receive these blessings and these miracles that God is giving me? And you've cut so much out, but yet there's still this little inkling of fear that's coming up. And that's okay. I want you to know, your angels want you to know that, like, it's okay to feel it. Like, as we're not giving it power, but we do need to feel it. Because if we try to shove that fear down with like gratitude, or by focusing on the blessings in our life, which is equally as great, right? We're not dealing with that fear. So I invite you right now, if this is you, and you've kind of been feeling this wave of fear, right? There's two messages that it's coming in. One, sit with it, digest that fear. Like, see it come up and be like, you do not have a place here. Like, you're only coming up because I'm stepping into something so much greater than anything that I've ever experienced before. You know, sometimes it's scary to become someone who you haven't been before. But you know that this is who you truly are underneath all the characters that you've ever played. Like, we've spent so much of our lives adhering to the scripts that other people have written for us. And you've spent these past few years, these past months, like however long it's been, rewriting your narrative. You've been like a Russian doll, finding yourself, letting go of all the characters, all the storylines that you have been a part of that just aren't for your highest good. That's not the story that you want to play out anymore. So in this shedding process, what you're finding is so much confidence and strength within yourself, but that also scares the crap out of the ego, because the ego's like, well, I'm exposed. And when the ego's exposed, it's triggered, and that trigger is fear. So naturally, when we're doing something that is outside of our comfort zone, that is allowing us to see ourselves in this new light, of course fear is going to follow. Why? It's natural because we're triggering the ego, because we're doing something outside of what we would normally do, because we're not adhering to the script that the ego has written for us anymore. That's powerful. That's really powerful. And I feel like for a lot of you this month, and what they're really giving me is actually the first half of the month. And that is sitting with your heart, sitting in the gratitude and the blessings that surround you, but also just sitting with the fear, knowing that you have such power over that fear. That fear is not real. Again, it's just a storyline. It's just your ego being triggered to try to keep you stuck within the prison cells and the prison walls of your own limiting beliefs. But you're seeing past that. And it's I feel like this is what I'm hearing, is that it's all working out better than you could have ever even imagined. We don't need to know the how. We just know. You know so deeply, just like you know that the sun is going to come out every day. Even though we might not always be able to see the sun, we know that the sun is still there. That's how strongly you are in your convictions. You believe in yourself. You believe in the goodness of God, and that the angels are here aligning you with the opportunities that are intended for you. You have set out goals for the month of March, and the angels are doing everything in their power to help you manifest those goals, because all they want you to do is live in your joy. And that's what we're here to do. And we're growing in our faith that we're deserving of this joy. So whatever barriers appear to be in your way, just see them for what they are. And that's simply an illusion of the past trying to project itself as reality in the present. And it's not real. So I just invite you to, again, ask yourself, what is holding me back from fully surrendering? From accepting that I am worthy, that I am deserving of great things in my life. That goodness is my natural state. And when I say goodness, what I mean is your divinity, that peace, that love, that joy is your natural state. And there's so many miracles all around you. Don't get deterred by the illusions of the ego and by what the external world is presenting to you right now. Because let me tell you, transformation has occurred, and your new reality that has been up here is right here. You're anchoring into it this month. It's point blank period. It's that simple. And I feel like this month for you is a breath of fresh air. We don't need to work so hard to get what we want. We simply are, and we attract, and then we open our hearts to receive. For the longest time, you may have thought, I need to bust my ass to get these goals done, to achieve what I set out to achieve. But that is just simply the ego. Now I have these intentions. Yes, I have these goals. Yes, I take inspired action. But I know that I attract the resources, the opportunities, because I sit in my power. Because I sit in my truth. Because I understand that I create the world that I see. And just allow yourself that opportunity to just be with your divinity. God is higher than any illusion. Anything that you might be going through, God can do the impossible in us and through us. And you're realizing that God dwells within you, and you're tapping into that this month. So I just feel like, yes, this month is a breath of fresh air. It's where you're really anchoring into your truth, your authenticity, and it's going to be a little emotional at the beginning, naturally so, because you're releasing, you're shedding even more. This is the year of the snake. Like, how many times are we going to shed? We're going to shed so many times what doesn't serve us, because we're moving at a quantum rate, and we're bringing these manifestations in at a quantum rate. So naturally, we're going to go through these shedding cycles, and that's okay. Let it happen. If you need to take a day to rest, if you need to take a day to recharge, do it. Do what brings you joy and nothing else. Like, do what brings you so much love, so much joy, so much peace. You are focusing so much on your heart because you understand that when your cup is filled, everything else around you is filled. Like, you understand that you are the cause, and then that energy, that frequency manifests itself out, creating the effect that is your life. So just go for it. Like, go with what your heart feels. Let yourself be guided by your higher self, by your angels, and just see what opens up for you this month. It is magic. It is blessings. It is abundance in all forms, shapes, and sizes. Like, you've got this. And so the final message that I will leave you with is, how can you continue to sit within your divinity, letting go of the external reality that we have attached ourselves to? Where in your life can you honor the blessings, even for the challenges? I heard something recently, and it's like, if I just take on the perspective that everything is a blessing, then my life becomes a blessing. Everything is a blessing. No longer do I have challenges, because I see everything as a sign, as a blessing in my life. My battery recently died, and I was so happy and excited because I was like, oh my goodness, this is a sign that I was just given new life. I was giving a fresh charge in my life. And I was like, I'm so blessed for this opportunity to realize that. So, yeah, just sit with that. Sit with the fact that you are divine. And everything is coming to you. The people, the resources, the opportunities. You just attract it like a magnet, because that's your natural state. And let the walls of your ego come crumbling down, holding yourself where you need to hold yourself. But you are magic in and of itself. And this month is going to be an incredibly magical month for you. So just get ready, like, get clear, and just go for it. Take that inspired action when you feel that alignment. I love you guys so much. If this message resonated for you at all, just be sure to like, share, and follow along for more messages and ways in which you can connect with your angels on a daily basis. Thank you so much. All right, let me re-record that. And if this message resonated for you at all, just be sure to like, share, and follow along for more tips and tricks and ways in which you can live an angelically intuitive life. Thank you so much, and I will see you in the next video. One more time. If this message resonated for you at all, just be sure to like, share, and follow along for more ways in which you can connect with your angels on a daily basis and live the life that you are destined to live. Thank you, and I will see you in the next video.